Hey Steelers Nation! Before we dive deep into the latest from training camp, let's take a second and acknowledge something important. Your team is working relentlessly to evolve, to grow, and to get one step closer to bringing that 7th Lombardi trophy home to Pittsburgh. This roster isn't just full of names, it's full of purpose. And if you're excited for what's ahead, smash that like button to show your support for the black and gold. Now, let's talk about what everyone in Steelers country is buzzing about. Aaron Rodgers. Highly anticipated debut at training camp, the moment that nobody saw coming. Yep, you heard that right. Aaron Rodgers, the future Hall of Famer, made his practice debut at St. Vincent College and his first throw in a Steelers uniform. Intercepted. Right into the hands of linebacker Patrick Queen. Rodgers was targeting his new one receiver, DK Metcalf, on a curl route, but the timing and precision just weren't there. Queen jumped the pass, and that was all she wrote. One pass, one pick, was it ugly? Sure, was it concerning? Not really. Let's be real here. Rodgers has thrown plenty of interceptions in his career, practice or otherwise, and this isn't his first rodeo. Still, critics had their laughs, and even a few Steelers fans let out a nervous chuckle. But don't let this moment define anything. Rodgers is here to lead, and he's got bigger goals in sight than a clean stat line on day one. There's no sugarcoating if the pressure is on. The Steelers didn't bring Aaron Rodgers to Pittsburgh to just mentor young QBs or toss a few nice spirals in July. He's here for one reason: win in January, and if Rodgers can guide this team to a playoff victory in 2025, not only will he earn the respect of a hard-nosed fanbase, but he might also secure a massive payday and potentially ride off into the sunset with one final ring. Make no mistake, this could be Rodgers' NFL swan song and a bumpy first practice. That might just be the beginning of a beautiful redemption arc. While Rodgers' interception got the headlines, there was another major development on day one of training camp: two notable injuries. Superstar tight end Jonnu Smith, the key offensive piece acquired in the blockbuster Minkah Fitzpatrick trade with Miami, was sidelined during team drills. He managed to go through individual work, but head coach Mike Tomlin made it clear he'll be held out day to day. No details yet on the severity, but early indications are it's nothing long-term. And then there's Cordarrelle Patterson, the ultra-versatile running back and return specialist. Patterson didn't participate in any drills, not even individual sessions. Like Smith, he's also listed as day-2-day. Coach Tomlin, ever the optimist, downplayed both injuries and stayed focused on the larger picture. "We're just being smart," he said. "It's a long camp. We want our guys ready for when it counts. One man's absence is another man's opportunity, and with Smith and Patterson temporarily out, reps just opened up for hungry players looking to make their mark." In the tight end room, that means more reps for Pat Freiermuth, who already has chemistry with Rodgers from off-season sessions, and for younger T's fighting for a roster spot. Freiermuth is expected to share the spotlight with Smith this season, forming a 1-2 punch that could become one of the most dynamic duos in the AFC. And in the backfield, with Patterson sidelined, expect Jaylen Warren and rookie Tyrone Pickett to get more touches both in the run game and on special teams. Warren in particular is poised for a breakout year and could solidify himself as more than just a no-2 option behind Najee Harris. Let's also not overlook WR Calvin Austin, 3, who might get some extra work on returns. These early camp injuries may be temporary setbacks for the Stars, but golden chances for the depth chart warriors. Let's take a minute to talk about why Jonnu Smith's role in this offense matters so much. Smith is coming off a career year. In Miami, 88 catches, 884 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's top 5 production for a tight end. And now he's in a system run by offensive coordinator Arthur Smith, the same OC who unleashed him back in his Tennessee days. Pair him with Pat Freiermuth, and you've got a scheme that can run 2 tight end sets with power, finesse, and mismatches all over the field. This isn't just about having another body, it's about having a weapon. Rodgers needs security blankets, and Smith might be the biggest one on the field this fall. So yeah, keeping him healthy, absolutely worth it. Patterson might not put up gaudy stats, but his role in this offense is Swiss Army knife crucial. In 2024, He rushed 32 times for 132 yards, caught 12 passes for 80 yards and a touchdown, returned kicks, and created mismatches all over the field. Now entering his second year in Pittsburgh, he knows the system and offers the kind of versatility that Rodgers can exploit in motion-heavy, play-action looks. Fans might not be buzzing about Patterson right now, but come week 3, when he takes a jet sweep 35 yards down the sideline, you'll remember why he matters. Rodgers throwing a pick on his first pass is funny, yes, but if you think that says anything about how he'll play in September, think again. This is the same guy who has won 4 MVPs, holds the lowest career INT rate in NFL history just 2 years ago, nearly dragged an underwhelming Jets team into playoff contention before an Achilles injury derailed his season. He's still got the arm, he's still got the brain, and most importantly, he's got the motivation. Rodgers came to Pittsburgh for a reason. He wants to prove one more time that he can lead a locker room, that he can still sling it with the best of them, and that he belongs in that elite club of quarterbacks who ended their careers on their own terms. In a rare and brutally honest interview with Graham Bensinger on In Depth, Steelers superstar linebacker T.J. Watt opened up in a way we haven't really seen before. And trust me, what he had to say is resonating across Steelers Nation. Watt didn't hold back. When asked what motivates him the most heading into this new season, he didn't mention stats, accolades, or his massive new contract. No, he went straight to the heart of the issue: the Steelers' playoff failures. Winning a Super Bowl is no doubt motivating me, and winning a playoff game is absolutely motivating me. It's something we haven't been able to do since I've been there, Watt said. That's absolutely unacceptable. That's what's attached to my name right now. I have to answer for that. Let that sink in. One of the most dominant defenders in the NFL over the past decade, 7-time Pro Bowler, former Defensive Player of the Year, and the NFL's all-time leader in sacks per game isn't satisfied. Not even close. Since being drafted in 2017, Watt has helped the Steelers reach the postseason multiple times. But here's the stat that keeps coming up. Pittsburgh is 0-4 in playoff games where Watt has played. You could see in the interview it eats at him. It genuinely bothers me. He continued, "You are putting your hand in the pile, too. I feel like I can make a difference enough to help win a playoff game." He's not wrong. Football is the ultimate team sport, but leaders, true leaders, own the record. Watt doesn't pass the blame. He's not saying, "I did my part." He's saying, "We didn't get it done, and I take that personally." That kind of accountability is why Watt remains the heartbeat of this team. Of course, Watt is also making headlines for a different reason this summer. The Steelers re-signed him to a 3-year, $123 million contract extension, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL history. With a whopping $41 million per year average, it's a well-deserved deal. Watt has 108 sacks in just 8 seasons, including that historic 22.5 sack campaign in 2021, which tied the all-time single-season record. But with a paycheck like that comes even higher expectations. And if this interview is any indication, T.J. Watt welcomes that pressure with open arms. "When you play for a franchise with 6 Super Bowls, it's about legacy," Watt said. It's not just T.J. Watt, the great individual player, it's T.J. Watt who helped win. That's what matters. While Watt is carrying the weight of legacy, one of the Steelers' newest linebackers is carrying sky-high confidence into camp. Peyton Wilson, the 2024 draft pick out of NC State, made headlines this week when he boldly declared, "I feel like I'm one of the best cover linebackers in the world." Let's be real, statements like that can either backfire or light a fire under the entire unit, and based on how Wilson's been performing in training camp so far, it's looking like the latter. Wilson has been flying around the field, showcasing the elite speed and instincts that made him one of the most athletic linebackers in the draft class. And with players like Watt leading the group, Wilson has the perfect example of how to turn talent into dominance. Let's not forget, the linebacker core has a massive role to play this season. Stop the run-cover tight ends and running backs. The passer communicates the defensive play calls. And, let's be honest, this unit hasn't always delivered in recent years. Stopping the run has been a weakness. Creating turnovers in the middle of the field has been inconsistent. But that's changing. Between Watt's leadership and Wilson's confidence, there's real reason to believe this group is about to take a huge step forward. Even though Wilson is carving out his space and other young players are stepping up, the shadow of T.J. Watt looms large and in the best way. He's more than just the face of the defense, he's the tone setter. Whether it's on the field, in the locker room, or on national TV interviews, Watt reminds everyone what the standard is in Pittsburgh. This is a championship town. The expectations are different here. You're not just playing for yourself. You're playing for the logo, for the city, for the 6 trophies, in that case at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex. And Watt wants a 7th. Bidley. Look, Steelers Nation, we've been through a lot in the past few years. Playoff heartbreak, quarterback changes, roster turnover. But what we're seeing right now is a team that knows what's at stake. T.J. Watt knows his legacy is on the line. He's not just chasing sacks anymore. He's chasing respect, team success, a ring. Peyton Wilson is stepping into that environment, not backing down from the challenge, but embracing it. That's the kind of energy you want in camp. The team is improving, the leadership is strong, and this could be the year the tide finally turns. So, yes, Rogers threw a pick. Smith is banged up. Patterson sat out. But let's zoom out. This team is loaded with talent. This coaching staff is experienced and hungry, and this locker room is full of players who want to be in Pittsburgh. That matters. Aaron Rodgers might have had the worst possible start, but it might just set the stage for the best possible finish. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Should we be worried about Rodgers' first-day pick? Which backup are you most excited to see get extra reps? Is Jonnu Smith going to be the key to unlocking the offense? Don't forget to like this video if you believe in this team's potential and subscribe for more exclusive Steelers content every single week. We're just getting started, Steelers Nation. Let's ride this wave all the way to the playoffs. Here we go.